Hey everyone, this is GKE715. Welcome back to my Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Last episode, well, we ended up meeting up with King Gustav. We met along last, the ancient dead king. Oh, whoa, get off of me, Genie, get off. Okay. Yeah, last time we met with the ancient king, and of course, before he passed on to the next world, he gave us a golden kinstone piece, which of course, I know where we gotta go. Next place where we gotta go to is Vale Falls. It is the next place, it is the next place that we have to go, like, after seeing, like, that place. First things first, I want to go, like, go up to Knuckles, though, and check if I have a, or I think it was Knuckles. Yeah, I have to go check up with him. Because, like, I remember I had a kinstone piece that I wanted to trade with him. So I'm gonna go up and see him before we head up to Vale Falls. If not, then it was a waste of time, and my apologies. But anywho, though, yeah. Surprisingly though, we're actually kind of like reaching the end of Minish Cap. I don't know if you guys did not notice, but we're actually like reaching it like very quickly. Oh no, we do not. We cannot fuse cancels with him. Okay, that's unfortunate. We'll have to go back later when we have like an appropriate like a green piece to meet up to give to him. But really though, I'm not kidding. Yeah, we are essentially at the end. We're approaching rapidly at the end of Minish Cap. But there are a lot of things, a lot of things, items, and even like stuff that I want to collect before we actually head off, and before we, inevitably have to battle the final boss in the future. But anywho's. Actually, wait, was there something over here that I forgot to grab, or no? Okay. No, okay, there was really... Okay, wait a minute, I think there are some stuff that I completely forgot about. Yeah, I should have stayed in Hyrule Castle Town. Alright, let's just go there. I mean, I have plenty of time to spare anyway, so we can go over there and, we can go in quickly and check, what we can investigate. So, Spookter's brother apparently ended up, like, leaving, or we can now enter the Cuckoo Lady's home. So, which means, we can now go in our little Minish form. And, of course, go over here, right in the Cuckoo Lady's, like, home. Oh, okay, do not touch, the Cuckoo Chicks. Oh, boy, they'll peck you. Wow. Oh, so... Well done of you to get here, Bog. I have secretly taken possession of Andrew's kinstone. No, I didn't steal it, you rude boy. I just borrowed it, secretly. Alright, with this, we have a Cuckoo, which, of course, we can fuse kinstones with it. So, we're gonna have to leave, that thing alone. Also, one really interesting thing, at least in Minish Cap, I don't know if you guys did not know this, but, those that have watched the manga know what Link did in the manga. Yeah, he stared under like Andrew's skirt. I'm gonna be honest, I still find it extremely humorous. When it comes to that kind of humor, really. Anyways, let's go check around here what we can find. Yep, over here. Oh, wait, can we enter or no? Oh no, we cannot enter. Oh. Alright, then I guess we're gonna have to go Minish for this, but alright, we're gonna have to swim. I guess we really cannot go in. Too big to squeeze in under that waterfall of water.
Excuse me, people. Excuse me.
Alright. Alright, can we not go in or what? That's weird. Huh. That's weird. Like I thought you had to go Minish in order for this. It's just bizarre. If it doesn't want to work, like what's the problem? This is bizarre. Okay, then alright, I don't know. I don't even know what's the big deal, but we'll have to try again. There you go. Okay, it was just 200 mysterious shells, worthless. We don't even, I don't even need those items. I'll be honest, I don't even need it. Alright. Okay, I guess, we have checked out about this entire place, of course. There are a couple places, but those are just useless locations that we don't really need to go to. So, yeah. Oh, excuse me, that was just my phone. Forgive me about that. I don't know if you guys cannot hear it or not, so my apologies. Anyways, let's get a move on. So, next place that we gotta go to is Vale Falls. I believe you know that is like the next place that we have to go to. But before we do, I want to check something very important, which give me a minute. Okay, after doing some digging, I did find out something really interesting. There's another so I do not know if you guys do not know this, but if you guys remember like the Tiger Scrolls, right? Believe it or not, there are actually well, there are other masters that will give us like the scrolls. It's not just Swiftblade. Swiftblade is like the one that primarily gave us like at least the main ones, of course. But as it turns out, Swiftblade actually has a couple of siblings, or at least a family of sorts. And so, and from what my memory serves me correctly, and also a little bit of some research from the internet, believe we'll find like one of the Blade brothers, at least located at the at Mount Krenel. But the thing is, though, we have to find I believe a type of cave, at least like from what I'm aware of, which is I believe on the eastern side of Mount Krenel. So, yeah, eastern side of Mount Krenel. So we're gonna have to go around and look for the dude. Let's go up here, see like what we can do. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, like since we traverse around in Mount Krenel. And no, I'm not warping. Because I'm doing this like for a couple of good reasons, of course. Let's see. There we go. The thing, like we can actually like one shot like a lot of these Tektites. All right, let's go up here. It did say east, I think, so, or eastern. I don't remember what it is, but hopefully I get my directions right. If I get them wrong, y'all can laugh at me in the comments. At least anything humorous for you guys is good entertainment for me, really. Although, really, though, sometimes I actually do laugh at myself, even though it feels bad to laugh at myself. But oh well, whatever. All right. And I believe it was down here, I think. I'm not really sure. At least like more of these like shell creepers, or not shell creepers, no. I keep mistaking them with the Mario enemy. Look at that, there is 2 caves. I'm gonna go in here. Alright, we got over here like a oh, it's a green shoo-shoo. Interesting. I didn't know these things could be found in here. There's a piece of heart. You got a piece of heart, so that's nice. Huh? Oh, I'll take that blue rupee, of course. Oh. Yet again, more annoying notifications. Okay. There's a spark. I'm gonna go get rid of him, of course, by using my boomerang. Alright. Anything that I don't know. I'm just digging around here to see if anything like out of suspicious or out of the blue. So, remember, in some of these caves, you can actually find like mysterious walls where you can fuse kinstones with them. And if I remember correctly, there are a couple of them, at least in some of these caves. Which these rocks, these walls, they actually help us, or at least help the Gorons. And here's one. Mysterious wall. So let's go fuse kinstones with this mysterious wall. This wall is pretty tough. I don't think just the 2 of us can break it. But that doesn't mean we're going to stop trying, Goro. I thought I smelled some Gorons around here. What are you guys up to? Hey, give us a hand breaking through this wall, Goro. With that, just one more Goron, and they should be able to help them out. By the way, I don't know if you guys do not know this, okay. So at the end of every sentence, at least, no, not all Gorons, like, say the word Goro. Not all of them do. Some of them say it, but the reason why, like, I believe they say that is I believe it's like the Japanese onomatopoeia. I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't know the onomatopoeia for a rolling sound. Fittingly, because like these guys do roll all the time. Okay, you're not the guy that I'm looking for. You are the Krenel Hermit, the Krenel Hermit. Okay, whatever. You're not the one that I was looking for. Hold on. Let me see here. Give me a second. Hold on. It said Eastern, did it? Or I mean, or at least got the directions wrong. Yeah, I seem to have gotten the directions wrong. Ah, well, whatever. I guess I'll just warp with Zeppa. Where is my Ocarina of Wind? All right, we're closer. Yeah, we're closer, to the main area that that I want to like check out, of course. Yeah, it's actually like that cave down, or one of those caves is around here. Anyways, let me go like get my Pegasus boots. I think it was up here, I think. Here we go. Alright, so we got over here. There's a door. There is a door over here. So for this, we have to split. Yeah, we have to. We have to split out. We have to split at least a little bit. So. And if we go in here, look at this. We actually found another one of the brothers of the one of the Blade brothers. Before we actually do talk to him, I'm gonna go like loot his home, see like what he has anything good. All right. And actually, I'm gonna fuse with him. You want to fuse Kinstones? I would love to. This is Grey Blade. So, Grey Blade, let's go fuse your Kinstones with him. See what we get from fusing with one of the greatest masters here, like in all of Hyrule. That opens up a waterfall. They fit perfectly. I feel a strange power within. And now let's go talk with Grey Blade. Believe not what others tell you. I am the true Master Swordman of Hyrule. My name is Grey Blade, and if you train with me, you will learn much. So, will you train here? You will learn the amazing roll attack. First, roll with the D-pad and R. Second, as soon as you get up. Third, scream hey-ya and swing your sword. That's all, young swordsman. Do you understand? Oh, well answered. You have much promise. But one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your bodies so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Grey Blade position technique of training. Watch this. Position! Phew. Now you must try yourself. Roll the D-pad and R, and then swing your sword as you start to get up. Like that. Yes, fine work. You know the way. I will now give you this Tiger Scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review with this scroll. With this, we now learn the roll attack. Slay one with one stroke and release. Yeah, and we'll go talk to him again. Now there's nothing left for me to teach you. Your training must continue within the realm of your mind. After all, the will of the sword requires such discipline, yes. Yeah, with this, we now have the roll attack, which the roll attack, believe it or not, this was an attack that we had in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. But unlike in Twilight Princess, we needed it to learn it here in Minish Cap. So the hero of Twilight was extremely lucky to learn that technique. Anyways, we're now heading back down here to Castor Wilds because there is yet again another area that we have to investigate. Which when we fuse the Kinstone pieces with Grey Blade, this opened up a new location. So we're gonna go look for that area and check it out before we head off to Vale Falls. I could have done this earlier in the game, but yet again, these, well, we can't always do these early, you know that, right? Anyways. I gotta find a way how to get over. Alright. Still kind of annoys me how we already have a powerful sword, and yet we still can't take out those ropes in one hit. It still annoys me, really. Alright, well, whatever. Right over here, in fact. Now let's go swim up here. And look at this. We meet yet again another one of the Blade Brothers. Swordsmanship is spirit. I am the finest, or maybe second finest swordsman in Hyrule, Scarblade. Training with me will forever transform your swordsmanship. So, we will train here? Yes, then I will teach you how to more quickly unleash your spin attack, which you have already learned. I take visualization training very seriously, I'll have you know. Now quietly close your eyes, visualize your sword moving at an unthinkable speed. Whoa! Spinning! Now you can perform your spin attack much faster, my student. This is the heart of the sword. All begins with belief. Commit yourself to the blade. With this is it. You sped up your great spin attack charge. You won't have to hold the beat button down as long anymore. With this, we have a faster a faster spin attack. So that's awesome. Yeah, we pretty much have an upgrade for our sword. It technically is not exactly a technique that we can learn. It is not. So, we'll have to to learn it well, we're gonna have to look for the remaining Blade Brothers, because if I remember correctly, there are at least maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are eight brothers, most of which who actually give out techniques, which I need to remember actually. So let me see if I can find something. Alright, we're gonna have to look around at least for a little bit later. And besides, though, we will be learning each technique from each of the Blade Brothers as time goes on. So, But I feel well, I need to look around, see what we can find. Yeah, it's just back over here. In fact, hold on. Alright, let me see. Oh, whoa. I did not mean to do that. Alright, hold on, let me see here. Alright, let's see. You know what? Alright, let's see. Alright, we might have to go somewhere else as well. This time, hopefully I'm actually able, to learn or at least learn yet again another technique. More specifically, in Hylia, because I don't remember much, but if I remember correctly, there is yet again another Blade Brother located here located here. I don't know exactly where can we find the guy though. That's the one thing that I'm not really sure where can we find him. From what I know though, he is here in Hyrule, or at least not here in Hyrule. He is here in Lake Hylia. But yet again, these guys can be pretty crafty. They can hide, and they can hide very impressively well behind I don't know, trees or any of that stuff. What's up here? There is a shortcut. Nice. And I believe I'm going in this tree. I was correct. There is yet again another. There is another brother down here. You have found the true master swordsman of Hyrule, Wade Blade. If you train with me, I will teach you skills that will make you a master. So, would you like to train here? Now you will learn a dangerous technique for desperate times. The Peril Beam. First, you must have only one heart left. Second, use your last ounce of strength to swing your sword. That's all, young swordsman. Do you understand? So, there's no turning back now. For one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Wade Blade possession technique of training. Watch this. Position! Phew, now you must try yourself. When you have only one heart left, swing the sword with the last of your waning strength. Yeah, he fucking removed all of our hearts. But we get one sword beam. Yes, fine work, you know the way. I will now give you this Tiger Scroll. If you forget this technique, you can review with the scroll. With this, we have learned the Peril Beam. The Peril Beam. I'm gonna be honest, this is not really exactly a good technique. I mean, I always loved sword beams, I always loved them. But the main problem is that, like, you know, I just never find them useful. Like, the Peril Beam is the only one that I've never really find useful. Mostly find it as, like, the most useless, like, ability. Only if you're, of course, have one heart. Ugh. Alright. And also, we can also, like, of course, well... Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Just want to, like, fuse kinstones. Wade Blade also yet again can fuse kinstones, which then, this will actually reveal another location that we can go to when we have the time. Or really, I guess, you know, we can go there right now, at least, and get that. With this, we have found, there's yet again another, like, entrance there. Another one. Alright. I may as well actually head over there, like, you know, to that, like, location. To that location of the, that cave that opened up. Because yet again, though, like, you know, the more, you know, the better, like, the rewards, you know, the better it is, the better. And I know I am prolonging our journey and all that stuff, but keep in mind though, I want to get stronger so we don't have to suffer, like, you know, during the end. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Look at this, yet again another like blade brother. Master of the sword is master of the soul. I'm kind of like almost the best swordsman in Hyrule. Great blade. Training with me will totally change your soul's sword skill forever and stuff. Dude. I don't think you're not even ready to train here. Come back when you have learned the highest technique of the sword. Yeah, Great Blade, yeah, he talks very casual, like, you know, for one of his siblings. But it's good to know that good to know that we found him. So we cannot train with him unless, like, you know, we learn the highest technique that we can possibly ever learn. So keep an eye out, like, you know, for that technique when you get a chance for it, of course. Let me see here if, you know, what else can I get here as well. Hold on. All right, you know what? I'd say right now it's a good time. It's a good time now, like, to make our way, like, you know, to Vale Falls. So, first things first, let's get the hell out of here, or... Yes, get the hell out of here. Because now, we're about to head out into Vale Falls, the next place we gotta go. If I remember correctly, I don't know what, at least from what the map tells me. I'm not there. Yeah, it looks like Vale Falls is located, like, around in Hyrule, so we're gonna have to go up there, of course. Alright. Anyways, so, as I was, like, saying again, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're nowhere near, like, at least at the power enough, you know, to learn that technique or trick that that Great Blade will be giving us. Also, since we have now flippers, we can finally get this piece of heart. Yep. So we have like, you know, a nice piece of heart. That's cool. Anyways, let's go fuse kinstones with this mysterious, like, source of the flow. Which, if we fuse with it, we get this. A stone door. So this was what they meant by all that source of the flow business. Well, this waterfall certainly is a source of all Hyrule's water. According to King Gustav, the final element lies somewhere behind the falls. We dawdled long enough, Link. Let's go find that element. And off we go. And it's dark in here, typical. And almost fell down in that pit. Wow. What do we got here? Alright. We have a new enemy. I don't think... Yeah, that's a new enemy right there. This enemy, that is a wisp. More specifically, a red wisp. I don't think we can really kill these guys. Can we kill them? Yep, we can. We can actually kill them like the same way as a spark. There is a bombable wall over here. Yep, treasure. Oh, 50 mysterious shells. Honestly, I don't really care if I have to grab that many of them. Just annoying, really. Oh, there are guineas in here. Interesting. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up here? Huh. Interesting. We got some levers in here. Okay, we really cannot do not much in here. That's very much unfortunate. Can we? Yes, we can. Really? All of that for mysterious shells? That's gotta be like the most pathetic excuse of, like, I don't know, like the most pathetic excuse of treasure right there. That's gonna be like the most pathetic excuse right there, and I'm pissed. Well, whatever. I guess we're gonna have to get the hell out of here right now because, like, really, all of that for nothing, just for a bunch of mysterious shells. Waste of time. Alright, let's go over here. Okay, alright, I forgot to mention, we have a choo-choo, like, variant, or at least two of them here. These are red choo-choos, which I believe they're covered in armor, but I'm trying to remember their names. Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to type on U and select. Give me a minute while that's, going by. Is it just a red choo-choo, or an armor choo-choo? Okay, whatever. Yeah, so these are red choo-choos specifically. These guys are, I believe, like an armored variant of them. Yeah, an armored variant of them, of course, so... Which is really interesting, considering, that this is, like, the first time we're seeing them, of course, like, with armor. Doesn't really exactly, like, surprise me, at least, with what they're... Okay. Yeah, I found out what they're officially called. They're called rock choo-choos. Which, rock choo-choos, you just smack them, well... Because, if you use, like, the rock breaker technique, this can actually easily, like dispatch them. Normally, I believe you would need bombs in order to kill them. At least like the way how I'm aware of it. Alright. Let me see here. Can I actually, like, shoot these guys? Nope. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's just go over here. Alright. I need to check something as well. Oh. Oh my gosh, shut up, Esla. I didn't meant, like, to type or put select. Alright, we found another wind crest. That's awesome. So yeah, that's gonna be good, of course, right there. Ah, sweet Jesus Christ. Okay. Actually, I just remember something, but I don't really, like, don't know how to remember it well. Hmm. Alright, let's just go over here and check this thing out. Yeah, there's a lot of monsters in here. Wow, there's like a lot of them. Jeez. We got some iron masks in here. At least a couple of them. You know, it's kind of funny. I only call them iron masks because, like, you know... Well, I only call them that because, like, you know, I don't know. Helmosaurs, like, you know, doesn't really fit them because, like, they look like birds. They look more like birds than anything. I want to bet, you know, I'm gonna get some secret seashells. I knew it. I knew it. I was gonna get, like, secret seashells. I do not want those. Alright. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, okay, that was... Okay, that just contains 100 rupees. I'm not gonna waste, like, I'm not gonna open up that chest right there. A little bit too much, even for me. What the hell? Did I went up here already? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, what the... Huh. Interesting. What do we got here? Vale Springs. Yeah, there's a Goron right here that's sleeping, so... And over here... What have we... What do we have here? Some kind of vortex? Well, we have seemed to have hit a dead end, but what should we do from here? Well, jump up. Welcome to the Cloud Tops. Am I still alive? Link, what were you thinking, child? You just reaped the whirlwind, as they say. We could be dead right now. But I must admit it did the trick. Are we in the land above the clouds? And there must be something here that can lead us to the final element. Let's go find it. Well, we'll find it in the next episode, but I also have a couple things that I want to do in the next episode. So, yeah. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we hopefully check a couple of things back at Vale Falls before we explore the Cloud Tops. Until then, guys, see you guys then. Peace out.